citizen science kind of fits me really well because I did a postgraduate degree without an undergraduate degree. Because I'm an outsider. I've always considered myself an artist, a writer, somebody who is questioning all the time, somebody who is trying to figure out things, communicate things, and it really doesn't matter what. I can get interested in anything. And in fact, as a working writer, people ask you to investigate all sorts of stuff. I know about Second World War aircraft. I never thought I'd become an expert in those, but there you go. So Jolt Science gives us the opportunity to explore anything at all that we find interesting. It's kind of a dream idea, isn't it?
Why spiders?
Because they're kind of low-hanging fruit, really. I mean, there was no competition. Everybody hates them. You know, they're really...
I'm the expert.
Everybody hates them, and so I decided to write a book about them, knowing that I had no competition, that that everybody has an opinion about them, so that they're easy to talk about, and I could find new ones very easily, and that's a thrill, you know. I mean, finding a new species is an incredible thrill, but people don't realise that I could take them into their own backyard and find a new species within 15 minutes.
And I would like to know, how did that all happen? Did you just wake up one day and decided to be an arachnologist? Or did you start really young and really kind of had interest already in that kind of stuff as you were a kid?
I did become a spider expert. That's the strange thing. You know, 10 years ago, I wasn't really aware of spiders particularly, and I wasn't interested in them, but I got interested and I found out that I had to become a scientist in order to understand them and to write about them, and then I wrote a book on spiders, and now I'm a scientist.
Yeah.
One of the things we do for spiders is to look at their genitalia, their sexual organs, through a microscope, and that's how you can tell male or female and what species it is, what genus it is, what family it comes from. They're the diagnostic components. So I heard about this early on, and I thought, well, I'm never going to do that. I had to really knuckle down and find out how much was known, find out what was not known, which turned out to be a lot, and start mapping that so that I could explain it to other people and then encourage them to get involved, because Australia is a really misunderstood place. People don't really get it. It's been isolated for a long time. It's very different. It might have some secrets that give us the strategies for dealing with the environmental issues that we're facing. But we don't know because we don't know enough about it. And so as a scientist, I'm trying to open up this subject for everybody so that they can help to explore it, because we just really know virtually nothing. And how did you get into science?
How did I get into science? I wanted to study, I guess, after school. I wanted to be an archaeologist. I was really into ancient history, especially of Egypt. I wanted to be a psychologist as well, and I also wanted to be a biologist. So biology is my thing, and yeah, and I did ag science, but then at the end I wanted to reverse the damage agriculture is creating currently in the world, in our current practices, and then got into this whole area of fungi, which I'm totally obsessed with. So fungi everything pretty much. Yeah, so I did a PhD at the University of New South Wales, and I was looking at how the wondrous mycelium of fungi, you can call it myceliums, which is the part that actually grows the mushroom, because the mushroom is just the fruiting body. But the mycelial network is this fascinating network that feeds trees underground and also breaks down wood and decomposes it back to earth. And then the fungi growing on the roots take up those nutrients and cycle it back to the tree. But they also protect trees from heavy metal toxicity and do so many amazing things. That symbiotic relationship between a tree and its fungal root fungus is so incredible and so fresh in our discoveries about it still, that the more I learn, the more I just get fascinated. So really it's about looking at the intricate level, you know, and the fungi I studied were protecting the trees from heavy metal toxicity. So I got to see all the organs rushing through them within the cell for 4 years of my life in a dark room under a microscope. So yeah, it was just, yeah, you just get to discover this tiny little bit of a puzzle when you do such work. And then you realize, holy crap, there's like so much more to know about everything.
And Jolt Science. So this will give you the opportunity to kind of make fungi top of the pops, and we know that they're going to become interested in spiders, and so the entire nation will become obsessed with spiders and fungi.
Yeah, if we can achieve that, I think we'll be very happy.
The Jolt 1 metre zoom science challenge. It's actually, you can do it even in your own garden. So you find an area which you could mark off, which is 1 square metre, mark that up and see what you can find. And so everything is important. And now there's a spider on my ear.
Oh, wow! No way! I'll have to take a photo of it, Robert. That is just too much.
They come to me.
They come to you. It's almost there. Look. Wow.
Oh, it is.
It is.
It is.
A net casting spider.
Yeah. It's astonishing.
It's astonishing.
I think that we can let this...
Yeah, I want to take a photo of him. Bye, little gorgeous net caster. I love you.
I think we'll use that.
Yeah.
I hope that Jolt Science has this great message that is taken out into the world to inspire people to become scientists. And not in the normal, usual way. They don't have to go to universities, but as having you as an example to show people that it's possible, that if they just got a passion and an interest for something, they can actually go for it with all of their might and all of their desire and achieve great things.